we discussed this when we met, and you had sent it to me, that you came up with these kind of 10 rules of what you like to see in a board member or characteristics. Can you speak to that? I think this would be a good time.
Well, when I was working on developing an organization, a national organization called the Alliance for American Quilts, okay, the focus was to bring all the silos interested in quilts together to talk about developing an international or a national quilt index electronically. Basically, it was when all the internet stuff was really just getting going, and we were talking about, should we have a place that's a quilt center, or should we have, you know, a quilt center online? So we were putting together these people, and I was working with the most incredible not-for-profit strategic planning group. They were called Wolfkins. Now it's Wolf Brown out of DC. They weren't going to work with us, these quilt people, you know, who didn't have any money. So a friend and I flew to Washington and met Bill Keynes at the Union Station and talked him into helping us.
No, you're not type A.
Okay, so, and for very little money. I mean, not what they usually charge, trust me.
Right.
So when we were working together, to get to your point and answer your question, when we were working together, we were trying to develop what the characteristics should be of the people we invite to join this board of very diverse constituent groups all around quilts. The things that we developed at that time, I keep by my desk all the time. That because we always know if we need a lawyer or a finance person, or we need someone in a certain age group or a certain geography or certain ethnicity. But I think that these characteristics supersede that in many ways, and that is generosity of spirit.
That's one of my favorite ones.
No fiercely protected agendas.
Amen.
Strong opinions, but flexible thinkers. Stakeholders in the process, and others, but those are the main ones. And every time now that the organizations that I work with, and we're talking about what the board needs, I always tout those characteristics as something that we have to consider.
So it served you well.
Served me well.
Yes.
And I have that by my desk all the time.
That's great.